Hi, this is Ronnie, and this is my video response to Manda Moore's 400 Subbie Challenge giveaway. And I'm going to do this picture right here of my grandsons. The theme of the challenge is to do a travel layout. And it can be anything. It could be, and you can see all the travel stuff I brought out and vacation stuff. It can even be riding your bicycle, she said, just so it has something to do with travel because she loves travel. Me too. Anyway, this is a picture of my grandsons, and they're asleep in the car on a trip. We can just go on like a trip away from home, hour and a half, and they're going to fall asleep. They fall asleep in the car easy. In fact, that youngest one, my daughter went out of town, and it's probably an hour, 15, 20 minutes from her house where she went, and she got rear-ended, and he slept through it. She had to wake him up, just make sure he was okay. But she said, put on Facebook, she had the only kid in the world to sleep through an accident. And he laughs about it now. He says, I didn't hear anything. I don't guess he felt anything either. But we're on a trip there, and they fell asleep. And of course, they look so cute, all cuddled up there together. I had to take their picture. And the paper I'm using there is My Mind's Eye on the Bright Side, and that other one behind it is also, I believe, but the one in the background, it's just one I'd gotten from a scrapbook store, and it has no name on it or anything, so I don't know what line it is, but I liked the lighter color and wanted to use it on the layout. And then his hoodie was orange, so I decided to bring some of the orange out in the layout. And that's a vacation sticker. I had to run and get my layout so I could tell you what that tag says. It says, danger. Children and road trips do not mix. Side effects may include boredom, bickering, and persistent asking, are we there yet? And then I'm going to put or this with the arrow, finger pointing to the picture, because sleeping is a big thing in my family on trips with the kids. They get bored, and they sleep. And they do take like DS games, Nintendo DS and stuff with them, and books they love to read, but they end up sleeping every time. And I'm punching out some tabs there, and I'm going to put them on the side, and then I'm going to put road trip, exhausted, and snapshots. And I'm going to have an arrow pointing to the picture from the exhausted. And I put it on there, and then I decided to put it over there with the or this. But then later I find one of those pointing fingers, and I put it on there. But you need to go check out Amanda's channel. This is the last day of the layout, and I'm going to be lucky if I get this loaded by midnight. Of course, she don't live in the United States, so it might be over for all I know. And it might not be international either. But even if I'm not entered, I thought I'd go ahead and do a layout for her challenge and support her channel. I thought it ended tomorrow, so I thought I had time to do it. And I had company all day today, and then my brother started my lawnmower for me because I couldn't get it started. He said he thinks the starter's out on it. And he showed me how to start with a screwdriver. Yeah, you gotta touch one thing and another thing at the same time, and it starts. And anyway, I mowed my whole lawn and was covered in dirt by the time I got done. I've got a lot of grass, but there's a lot of dirt in there too. It hasn't rained, and they keep talking about raining, and you might get, yesterday, they said scattered thunder showers, and we got like 3 minutes of rain. That was it. And one day last week it was the same thing, but I do hear thunder in the background right now, so we might get some, but it sure is dusty out there. Oh, better get back to the layout, huh? I'm kind of rambling. Let's see. I'm going to make a couple of strips to go at the top and the bottom of my page with that brown striped paper, because I was going to put my couple little clusters on there. And I thought, I think I'll repeat the brown stripe. I really love striped paper, and I wanted to use it just a little more on the layout, and I was trying to figure out how I wanted to use it, and then I thought, well, I can put a strip at the top and the bottom. And here I put that way too close to the right and forget about the tabs, and so I will be picking it up, moving it over a little bit so I have room for my tabs. Yep, there it goes. See? But it goes back down all right. Had to put just a little bit more adhesive up there. But they do have enough room there. That middle one, I thought about leaving it without the orange, but once I put it on there a while ago without it, I decided I think I want the orange after all. And that sticker, I put orange behind it also, because I wanted to pop it up a little bit, and instead of just laying it down flat. And my title's going to be Missing Out on the Scenic Route. And I thought it was going to fit with the scenic route on top, but it's just a little bit too long. And I could have cut the sticker apart, but I decided to just go ahead and put it down below, because looking at the layout you can see it pretty good. Maybe not quite as good on the video, but looking at the layout you can see it pretty good. And I am working on what I'm going to do with my, I glued those down. I put adhesive on there, and that's a Prima camera there, and no telling what I'm doing now. I'm looking at the stickers, and that sticker says every day and every place is a vacation with you, because I love being with those boys. They're so sweet most of the time. They hardly ever fight, and usually if it is, the younger one's pestering the older one for some reason, and he finally gets tired of it. But most of the time they get along really, really good. In fact, the younger one says he has the best brother in the whole wide world. But every now and then, you know how kids, there's 5 years difference between them. And you know how teenagers like a little bit of privacy and don't want to be bugged. And he wants to play games and stuff all the time, or have his older brother help him with his games. If he's stuck in a spot and they can't get anywhere on it, he'll be wanting him to, so he'll be asking him over and over again, and finally, he says no, he's not doing it anymore. He's going to have to play the game himself. And there's my pointy finger, and it's Tim Holtz. It's from the ephemera pack, and the globe there is from it also. And I first thought I'd just be using the top half of that, and so I just kind of toss it over in that pile, so I had to hunt it down. I don't know about you, but I'm a messy scrapper. I get stuff piled on my table, and by the end I got quite a few things to put away. I usually get out much more than I need to use. And I put that clip on the outside on the brown striped paper first, and it was just a little too far out, so I put it on the orange then. Oh, and those clips, the paper clip and the one I just put on there, I got them from Crafty Maggie, who's Megan. Hi, Megan. And they are so cute, and I was saving them for a boy layout. I wanted to make sure I used it on one of these boys layouts, because I like using browns and orange and blues on their layouts. And that strip right there is a border strip from Close to My Heart, and it's a craft color, but you can paint it really good. I painted it gold, and I painted it white before, and it painted really well. I was really surprised, since it was craft, how well it paint. And I'm having a little trouble there getting the back off of it. And those are wood dots. I don't know if you call them enamel dots. I need to look at the package. But they have wood grain, so they might be enamel dots with wood grain, or they might be wood dots. I don't know. Anyway, that's my layout. Oh, and I noticed I didn't have that down. That's a wood veneer, and it says love this. That's my layout for Manda's challenge. So go check out her channel. I'll leave a link below so you can. And see all her crafty goodness over there. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye.